All right, let's talk about one of the most common hiccups in all of writing, the run-on sentence. In just the next few minutes, we're going to demystify this whole problem and give you a super simple, really powerful toolkit to make your writing sharp, clear, and way more impactful. So take a look at this sentence. Go ahead, read it to yourself. It feels a little weird, right? Your brain probably kind of stumbled for a second, trying to figure out where one idea stops and the next one picks up. That little moment of confusion, that's exactly what we're here to fix. So why does that sentence feel like it's tripping all over itself? Well, it's because there's no clear stop sign. What we have here are two complete ideas that are just sort of smashed together with no real connection, and that leaves the reader to do all the heavy lifting. This problem actually has a name, the run-on sentence. But I like to call it the clarity killer, because that's literally what it does. It takes perfectly good ideas and just muddles them up. It weakens the power of what you're trying to say and makes your writing so much harder to follow. So officially, a run-on happens when you take two or more complete thoughts, what the grammar experts call independent clauses, and you fuse them together without the right kind of grammatical glue. See, each part could be its own sentence, but they've been smushed together the wrong way. Okay, so to fix the problem, you first have to be able to spot it, right? There are two main culprits to look out for when you're hunting down these run-ons. Let's break them down. First, let's get this one key idea locked in, the independent clause. Really, just think of it as a complete sentence. It's got a subject, it's got a verb, and it expresses a whole idea all on its own. Like, the experiment failed. Simple, complete. It can stand all by itself. This is our main building block. And here they are, our two main offenders. On the left, you've got the fused sentence. That's two complete thoughts with absolutely nothing in between them. And on the right, the comma splice. Now this one's a little sneaky. It uses a comma, but a comma all by itself just isn't strong enough to connect two of these big independent clauses. Bottom line, both of them are wrong. All right, enough about the problem. Let's get to the good stuff, the solutions. And the great news is, fixing run-on sentences is actually pretty easy once you have the right set of tools. So let's build your correction toolkit right now. Here you go. 4 simple but super powerful methods to fix any run-on sentence you come across. You can use a period, a conjunction, a semicolon, or you can get a little fancy and create what's called a complex sentence. Let's take a quick look at each one. Okay, first up, the simplest and honestly often the best fix, the period. You've got two complete ideas? Easy. Give them each their own sentence. The software crashed. Full stop. The system stopped responding. It's clean, it's direct, and there's no way anyone can misunderstand it. Method number 2 is all about building a bridge. You can connect two independent clauses with a comma and then a coordinating conjunction. Words like and, but, or so. This is great because it actually shows the relationship between the two ideas. The crash and the system response are linked events. Now for a pretty sophisticated tool, the semicolon. Think of it like a super comma. It's strong enough to connect two independent clauses all by itself, but you only want to use it when those two ideas are very closely related. Here, the system stopping is a direct result of the crash, so the semicolon is perfect for linking these two tight ideas together. And our fourth fix, this one's maybe the most elegant. You can use what's called a subordinating conjunction. Words like because, since, or although, to turn one of those independent clauses into a dependent one. This not only fixes the run-on, but it also creates a really clear cause and effect relationship. It adds a whole new layer of analytical depth to your writing. Okay, we've got our toolkit. Now, let's really put it to the test. We're going to go back to that messy sentence from the very beginning and transform it into something clear, professional, and masterful. Remember this guy, the clarity killer we met at the start? It's got two totally distinct ideas crammed into one confusing mess. So let's apply our 4 tools and watch the magic happen. See, this is where you really get to feel your power as a writer. Look at all these options. You can separate them with a period for a direct, punchy statement. You can connect them with and to show it's an additional thought. Use a semicolon to link the closely related ideas. Or use because to show a clear reason why. Every single choice is grammatically correct. They just subtly change the feel and the emphasis. So how do you actually spot these errors in your own writing when you're deep in the editing process? I'm going to give you a super simple 3-question check that's going to become your secret weapon. Anytime you're proofreading and you hit a long sentence, just ask yourself these 3 things. 1, Is there more than one complete thought going on here? 2, if there is, are they connected correctly? And 3, is the punctuation that's being used the right tool for the job? If you get a no on question 2 or 3, you've almost definitely found a run-on that needs a quick fix. At the end of the day, clear sentences lead to clear ideas. When your writing is precise, your thinking seems more precise to the reader. So think about your own work right now. That report you're writing, an important email, a paper for school. Which one of your great ideas deserves the clarity and the power that comes from a perfectly structured sentence? Go find it and fix it.